Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Nobunaga's Ambition, Awakening on the Mysterious JG. Hopefully we'll get a little bit more done in this video than we did last time. We did a lot of interesting reading of family conversations of the Mori clan, but we didn't really get that much accomplished. Let's go ahead. If we inform the clan of our target and gather our forces, I'm sure we can take down Nanao Castle. Let's go ahead and do that. Attack on Nanao Castle will be an equal match. But here's the thing. We can go to militarization bases. And we can remove bases. Yeah, let's see what that does. Masuyama Castle? Hold on, but I want these guys to be included too. Maybe I don't want to do it this way at all. Maybe I just want to... No, it's... Because some of these bases have, like, no troops right now. Alright, let's not do that right now. We can always do it later. So we've got castles where the officers haven't arrived yet. I think we just went through looking at the... Yeah, see, he's an infantry leader, so we should get a chief.
I'm truly grateful.
Okay, maybe I didn't do this off screen like I thought I did.
I have never known such joy.
Because these castles here that only got like has 4 officers, this place only has 2. So I've got attendants who are...
I'm deeply grateful.
who are available. I should be using them. Other than Ana Takatatsu, whom I'm specifically not...
I will take care of it.
utmost devotion. So that's 4. They will have 4. They will have 4. I want to say that this is the main castle of the area. It's got 2,300 commerce. This place has 2,400 commerce already. And this place has 2,100 commerce. I vaguely think that the more facilities it has, the bigger base it is. But this place has 2 counties with nobody overseeing them. This place has a lot more than that. Okay, so let's... Oh, I thought I had attendants who were free. I guess it's just Ana Takatatsu. Did I screw up and not leave myself substitutes in all of these slots? Guess maybe I didn't. Okay, whatever. So we need to get... There's like 100,000 things I want to be doing, but one thing that's... we need to have a bunch of... the thing that lets you do irrigation canals, because this increases troop counts and crops. So I want to have I should have at least 2 here, and damage prevention, flooding, whatever. So we should be doing at least 2 of them here.
Consider it taken care of.
And I will not do anything else with labor because I'll keep some cash free just for labor, or, you know, for any suggestions that pop up. But I also want to take a look right now. Anybody new honor commendation stuff that can go on? No one can receive it.
I'm deeply grateful.
Okay, we got our new dudes. Have been recognized. Nobody has covert achievements in this reality. Can't afford any cool treasure. System reform, defensive base command is unlocked. Or no, it would be unlocked if we advanced any. System reform 2, Lord change. Defensive infrastructure we got. We don't have enough onsens for... Yeah, almost all these policies are worth getting the very first level of, and then it's... Okay, easy commerce does give us now an increase. It's just a very small one. Irrigation maintenance. It's probably more important, actually. All car... Marine transport requires trade ports. I will have them eventually. Small unit deployment, stage provision increase. That's a good one too. Probably got gunnery instruction too early. But I don't know, that's right. I got that because I wanted... I do want this one because this will improve Kenshin's. But let's leave that for now. What I meant to come look at is... Here, so we got Ana Takatatsu, who's giving us preferred merchant. We can't do that, so we're stuck with Vulture Bean. I'm not stuck with her. I chose her specifically because she's giving us a good loyalty thing. Other people could do increased max soldiers, decreased harvests, increased gold, decreased max soldiers. Like, most of these are not great because they're taking down one thing that I like, and like, you know, it's not great trades most of the time. Rhyme Paradigms one might, it depends on how much provisions increase. I think eventually the ones that increase soldiers and decrease gold might be better if you don't have as, you know, if your gold is super high. But for now, I think what we're doing here is fine. So we need system reform level 2 before we could get more than one overseer. And I think we do want to do that, actually. But we don't just have gold to throw around willy-nilly. I think I need to be more patient with where we're spending our gold. So let's... let our people tell us what they want to do. You want to destroy the enemy. You want to destroy... let's leave the Hojo alone for right now. You want to raise... The around Yamagata Castle is poorly defended. I think our allies, the Date, are already attacking. So let's not make it easier for them, necessarily. I think we just let them do it because they're already doing it. I think if I had selected this as a target, they would be suggesting covert actions against it, so maybe I should have done it for that reason. I have found Lord Morihide Suda. He wishes to serve our clan. What shall we tell him? I think we tell him that we accept all, especially if his stats are slightly above average, so he won't get the negative loyalty thing. He is a Nikaido chief retainer. He ruled the region as castle chamberlain when Lord Moritaka was murdered. After the Battle of Suigahara, the Date army attacked, killing all of his officers and men. Oh, well, we'll make sure that doesn't happen to you because we're allied with the Date.
I will enter your service.
Alright, it gives us another... Okay. That freaked me out, but that is our own troops marching home. We will take a quick peek and see if... you are a chief. You are a chief. You are a chief. You are an infantry leader. So let's put this new... Hold on. Kuumura. Okay, it just says relieve. Okay, so it doesn't ask you if you are sure when... Alright.
You have my thanks.
So that's what chiefs are for. That's one reason you hire new folks, is just to have them hang out at the main castle doing Bobo work. Pardon me for that, Bobo. But I think you know what I mean. I don't mean Bobo the Vulture, I just mean Bobo the concept. I'm Bobo, the concept champion of the Negaverse. So we will put our new attendant, who is not on a Takatatsu. I've not been a clan served our clan for much time, but that does not mean I'm unwilling to give my all. Yeah, great. Oh. Never mind. We will do that in a moment. I invited him because he's down on his luck. He seems open to serving us. Of course, I need your permission first. Whoa, yeah, hey, I forgot about this. This also happened off screen. Oh, we reached out for, like, we went to an Oda territory for distant employee. And I guess here's another reason you just throw the net out there. You never know when you're going to catch, like, frickin' the future Taiko, the man who actually unifies Japan, Hideyoshi Kinoshita. So, like I said, this happened off screen, and it's been more than a week since I played the game, so I forgot about it. So I had a chance to think about this, and I was thinking, we probably can't do this, because it's probably going to break a bunch of historical events we care about. And then I realized it doesn't. Maybe. I don't see... So the Uesugi clan has a bunch of events during, like, Kagetora Nagao / Kenshin Uesugi's life that kind of go through to the point, and then there's fictional events, which this game incorporates fictional events, where you can finish off the Takeda once and for all. And then the events that come after that involve Kagetora himself are some events that can happen with fighting the Oda. And those might not work correctly if the Oda doesn't take the proper path. And the Oda probably won't take the proper path without Hideyoshi Kinoshita, because he's the man who becomes Hideyoshi Toyotomi, or the Taiko, the man who takes over and basically forms the Toyotomi shogunate. It's not a shogunate, but yeah, like when Nobunaga builds this huge political military force and then is betrayed and killed, spoilers, and his ambitions are thwarted, this is the guy who picks it up and carries the football and basically unifies all Japan. He also leads a disastrous invasion of Korea. He's an incredibly important figure. He's as exciting as it is to play as Kenshin. Hideyoshi Toyotomi is more important to Japanese history than Kenshin Uesugi is. And he's going to join us as a chief. And the reason to say no would be... I mean, look at this guy's fucking stats. He's more powerful than I allowed you guys to be with your created officers, as far as his stats go. He served Nobunaga Oda. After the Honnoji incident, he defeated Mitsuhide Akechi and Katsuhisa Shibata, beginning what would be the first unification of Japan. The only reason not to hire him is if I was afraid it would break the history. And to put it frankly, I really don't think it's likely that we're going to get through all the Uesugi events without having to call it a little mini-series and break and load from a new scenario again. It's the way this game works. You just jump, like, the AI is not going to follow a path where all the events that are prerequisites for these historical events are going to happen. We're going to hit a point where the train breaks. And if we can get through the Uesugi versus Hojo and Takeda events and not have anything break before we get to the much later in history, like, it's the Oda versus the... I don't know, maybe it's not as later in history as I thought, but the Oda versus the Uesugi events are later. And they come shortly before Kenshin dies. Like, I'm almost sold on the idea that we have to play through the Kenshin events up to a point, and then I need to conquer Japan as Kenshin. And then we can do a little, like, added mini LP at the end where we just play through the rest of the Uesugi events, because Kenshin does not conquer and unify Japan. Kenshin dies. I think most historians think he probably died of prostate cancer based on the description of his symptoms. But he dies, and one of the last things that happens before he dies is he has a series of brilliant victories over the Oda that really has the Oda on the back step. But then he dies of natural causes, and his clan goes into kind of, they kind of take a little time to put themselves together after. Blah, 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 blah. I think we have to take Hideyoshi Kinoshita when he's just offered to us by the game. History be damned. His stats are slightly below Kenshin's, and Kenshin's stats are insane.
You shall see what I can do.
He also has unique voice acting clips. Like, that is not generic youthful officer or whatever. Like, he has unique voice acting. My name is Hideyoshi. He actually has a specific voice that I do in some of my series. My name is Hideyoshi Kinoshita. It was fate that brought me here. I assure you, I will be of use. He will. I mean, unless he fucking betrays us, there's no way that this is bad. So Kasugiyama Castle now has an irrigation canal. He arguably could be an attendant like Anataka Tatsu, that we don't even want to give him a castle. We just want to use him to build shit. Wait a second. Now that I say that... So when Anataka Tatsu builds stuff, it jumps straight to level 2. So Ana can do it in 20 days. Hideyoshi Kinoshita, he does take longer. And he only does it at level 1. Okay, so Ana's stats are supercharged, or she has... Because Hideyoshi Kinoshita, like, he had this legendary thing where he was supposed to have built a castle overnight. That obviously did not literally happen. But something happened where he built a castle so quickly that... Let's look at his stats real quick. I know we just had him, and but something happened in history where he built a castle so quickly to surprise the Saito that the legend became that he built a castle overnight, and just like trees shifted and there was a castle there that had not been there before. Again, this cannot be literally true, but whatever he did was so fucking impressive that it left a long-term... So he's got Crack Troops, Swindler, Recognition, Castle Raid, Farm Return Tenant, and Way of the Hashiba. Ana has Civil Construction. Okay, so there is literally... Jaxor's Baldo has that too. Could be that I should be using... and maybe eventually do want to use JG Mystery and Anataka Tatsu the same way. Like the person who, and I can't remember your name, I apologize. The person who actually submitted the Anataka Tatsu character told me in the comments, she works best when she is not running a Or though it could be expert fortifier that's doing it. I don't see... Yeah, I don't see that I can actually go and learn what those skills do. Oh, R3. Enables addition of new castle town facilities at level 2 when applicable. That's expert fortifier. Okay, so that is not... I probably don't have anyone else with that, so that might be a unique thing she's got. So she does. I do need to continue to use her as the person who builds all facilities for all time. Although stuff that only has one level, like shooting guy, like okay. Once I get stables going, if I can build them in more places than one, yeah, anything that does only has one level of power, we probably just can have Hideyoshi building them.
Leave this to me.
Meanwhile, you're a chief. You're like, we want him to stop being a chief as soon as possible, and get like he is definitely. We can make him a substitute, and here we go. This will improve the castle in 2 ways and take it down in 2 other ways.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. He is a chief. So, because over here, I keep trying to set up a new poison, and being told you wish me to put me on the front lines of a town for war.
I'm in your debt.
And I think this guy was too busy. He was recruiting. He's got powerful networking skills. Maybe I want to keep him at the capital. Well, whatever. That sounds too much like strategy. Like the idea that I keep attendants free to do stuff, like, let me get, like, maybe I want to start thinking about that once every place has somebody who's doing land development.
Have you a moment to spare?
There remain only 2 months to the alliance of the Nagano clan. Please think carefully on whether to extend or destroy the partnership. We must hurry and repair Toyama Castle. You want to do rumors? I don't think that's worth the gold, even though it would be nice to get some stuff going like that. Like just for somebody to get some sneakiness points. If I've got the gold...
Lend me your ear for just a moment.
This would be... this would be deeds for Hideyoshi.
I'll get it done.
Which is the main reason I want to even do it. But there was another thing I meant to get started on. I want to attack the Ashina. So we've got 2,000, 1350, 1350, 2,300, 1350. 1350 seems to be what I just have in castles that I haven't done any kind of development in. So this would basically be 3, 4. If I got them involved. Maybe I'm not ready to do that yet after all. That was what I was hinting at last time, although I said I was going to do it, so I better try. Let's,
I await your command. Their castle shall be ours ere long. March! At once. Their castle shall be ours ere long.
because of an interesting thing that happens when we
How
try to
we
do
must
this
proceed. Let's seize the castle.
that I wasn't necessarily expecting.
Your orders, if you please. We'll storm the castle.
Your wish is my command. We move to seize their castle.
Alright, see what happens. So I want to take the Ashina out. We have yeah, see, we're just barely making any money at all because I'm spending pretty much every penny. We got our 2 irrigation canals built here. I can be spreading the love a bit more, but I really am realizing we have been neglecting Kasugayama Castle pretty badly. A rice dealer here we don't have enough money for, but this would increase our harvest by 200 a month. And increase our supply. I think this is the next thing that we would want. Probably followed by a supply station. Yeah, we're lacking gold and everything else we've got. We don't have a horse ranch for this, or equestrian policy, so never mind. So maybe I wait for a little bit of money. Or I'm short 775 gold. I think I just have to wait a minute. I mean, could she build something? I guess she can build a trading town just to get some more money coming in. I just hate to have her idle.
I will see it done.
But I want to see what happens when we start seizing Ashina territory. Toyama Castle was quickly repaired. It should... Did he say huzzah? Wow. It should be able to withstand a few more attacks now. Well, maybe it won't happen the way I think it will. Tochio Castle, addition of a trading town, level 2 complete. Is it about to happen? I'm kind of surprised at what's going on here. I thought something was going to happen that was going to stop this assault from proceeding. Alright, well, I'm going to call it a video here. When we come back next time, I didn't know that we would be allowed to attack the Ashina, but we'll see. Maybe it's just about to kick me back. We also got other stuff that's being suggested by our retainers, and generally I'm trying to take advantage of this little truce with the Taka to have a little bit of freedom of movement, but yeah, I don't know. I'm excited, but also a little nervous about how things are going right now. The Takada are more powerful than they were in the previous reality because we were not as aggressive in taking cities because we jumped into a later point and they just owned cities that I took before they could take them last time. Catch you next time, guys.